Hey everybody, I'm Elena and today I'm gonna share with you the products, my March favorites 2017, the products that I've been loving the most and using the most throughout this month of March that is already coming to an end. I have to say that I almost forgot, to film March favorites. I'll tell you the story. I've been away for most of the month, from my place and whatnot. It is the last tail, the last days of the month, and I'm filming the same day that this will be uploaded and whatnot. And I have to say that it was like, there's something that I'm missing, and I don't know what it is. And boom, the light went on, and it was like, you didn't do the favorites of this month. So without further ado, if you want to see which are my most used products throughout this month, please keep on watching. So first things first, let's just get this out of the way. This is not makeup wise, this is a still beauty, if you will. An honorable mention to this Aussie Miracle hairspray, this one in Shine and Hold. I was on a hunt of some hairspray, for when I curl my hair with the curling wand that would hold the curl, but it wouldn't smell, like straight up hairspray. It would smell somehow good and whatnot. And I stumbled upon this, and lo and behold, I show you on this other haul. This is really up there in price for being drugstore. It's comparable to the price of the Revlon. How's that called? Is it Revlon? No, it's the L'Oreal Elnet one, the hairspray. But this has a more flexible hold, but it has a good hold, and it adds this shine, this beautiful shine. But what's best about it, it doesn't smell like hairspray at all. It smells good. It smells sweet, a little bit maybe overpowering, but nothing that it disappears in a couple seconds and you smell your hair and it doesn't smell like chemicals. It smells like, here it says with wild cherry bark extract. So this is the kind of scent that it's there. It's a cherry scent. I didn't know about the wild cherry bark extract or whatever, but it smells real good. So there's that. That's the first thing. A thing that I've been reaching time and again because it is so convenient is this Skin 79. Let me show you, because the other day it fell, I was doing my makeup on my bathroom and it fell down, and I don't know if you can see with this lighting, but I thought I hadn't gone through very much of it, but turns out that I am, there's this much left. I don't know if you can see the shadow or whatnot. I'm just gonna reassemble it in here and pretend like nothing happened. But yeah, this BB cream, it acts as a moisturizer. For instance, it has fuller coverage than the Fit Me foundation from Maybelline, so this would be a solid medium coverage. It's nothing sheer like the Occidental BB cream, so there is this coverage in there. So it has an SPF of 30, so in the mornings, when I was on a rush or whatever, when I am on a rush, when I am on a rush or whatever, and I don't have time to get to apply moisturizer, and then if I want to get things more even, apply a little bit of foundation and whatnot, I just grab this, boom, and apply it with my fingers, nothing fancy, or maybe with the beauty sponge. And yeah, there I have my moisturizing, the treatment, the coverage, the color, the everything. So I've been really happy with this, and apparently there's 4 ml. I'm down to 15 ml left or something like that, so it's obviously been beat up. Another favorite that's been in my collection for the longest time, but I am pretty faithful to my L'Oreal Brow Artist. Let me just show it to you guys. Pencil, eyebrow pencil. But I just had this Make Me Brow for the longest time, but I reach for the pencil most of the time and then some clear gel. But for days that I want a more, just give a little bit of color to my brows and set them in place and call it a day, go extra natural and whatnot. Essence Make Me Brow, I think it's every bit as good as the brain fart, the Benefit one, and this is €3. How much is Benefit? 28 euros, something like that. there's that. Next up, on the affordable side as well, there's this LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer, so redundant, in the color Classic Ivory. Now I have to say that I got this online. Now I know that if I want to repurchase it again, a good color match for me would be Porcelain, but I got Natural, which is way too dark, and Classic Ivory, which I thought it would be an ivory color, as it suggests. Turns out it's a peachy color. But here's the thing. Since it is a peachy concealer, it's a pinky peachy concealer, let me just swatch it a little bit in here if you can see it. See the coloration? It has this peachy tint and whatnot. Once you apply this, a little bit scary, you know, it's like, it's a lot of peach on my under eye area. But when I blend it with the beauty blender and whatnot, it just, you know, it's seamless with the skin. I really like this formulation. I know it's been hyped around and I've been having this for the longest time, but you know, it was on the back of my drawer. And yeah, it really cancels the blue, the under eye blueness, you know, the dark circles and whatnot, really brightens, and that's every bit as good, so there's that. Another favorite concealer of mine that I've been having for quite some time is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NW15, happens to be my color. And this concealer, the only issue that I have with this is that the packaging, you know, it's easy breakable. Other than that, you know, I think we all have forgotten about it. Today I'm wearing it. And this concealer, it has crazy pigmentation and it's really lightweight. The thing is, if you apply one pump of this, it is way too much. So what I do is I try to squeeze half a pump, if that, on my hand, and then I go from my hand to my under eye area, and this really spreads evenly, beautifully. And for the sheer, you know, for the liquid formula that it is, it has a full coverage, full pigmentation, and I think some of us, you know, had forgotten about that, about the fact that this is at the stores, you know, and this is every bit as good. So yeah, MAC Pro Longwear, the concealer, real good. Another high-end one is the Makeup Forever HD powder. I know there's this kind of controversy with HD powders, whereas if you have to take flash photography, they give you a flashback. That is true. That is 100% true. Having said that, on a daily basis, not on a daily basis, not ever, almost, I'm not a celebrity, so I don't have issues, you know, with flash photography or whatever, because I'm not taking pictures of myself. So in the daylight, it looks beautiful, seamless. It leaves your skin looking so even without any texture. I think this is the best powder that I have, translucent one. I have to warn you guys, I have tried to set my under eye area with this, and with some concealers, for instance, with this concealer, the Pro Longwear, this powder, it darkens this formula. But, for instance, with the LA Girl one, it doesn't happen. So it reacts, you know, with some concealers, so I wouldn't recommend you... I would highly recommend that you test it first, how it reacts with the foundation or the concealer, because if you're gonna apply this might darken the formulation of the other product, but not always, you know. And what I tend to do the most with it is buff all the shabam, you know, all the things together. So I take a big fluffy brush and I swirl it around, and then I swirl it on my face, so it all comes together and it looks seamless and it looks real good and whatnot. Today I'm wearing the Pro Longwear, the powder, but or something in the lines from MAC, but most of the time I've been using this and I love this. The only thing that I don't like about it is the price, but it's really good. There's that. Next up, for when I am on a run, an oldie but a goodie. It's you know, this is the second jar that I have of this. And this is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the color Back to the Bronze, on and on bronze here in Europe. And as you can see, this color, it's so easy, you know, so easy to pull off on the daily basis. You know, when you are on a rush, or if you're not on a rush, you know, you just want a beautiful color and something, one tone and whatnot, you apply this. Fear not, it doesn't look like that on the lids, you know. This would be a more appropriate swatch. And what I do I apply it on the mobile lid. I try with the finger, as you saw, you know, or here's the evidence, and then I blend it a little bit upwards up to the crease and whatnot, so it gets a little bit more diffused, and apply a little bit of mascara and call it a day. Talking about mascara, my favorite new mascara, you know, because I don't open all the mascaras at once, so the ones that I got rid of already, so I started fresh ones. This is the Max Factor Masterpiece Transform High Impact Volumizing Mascara in the color black. Long story short, this would be the equivalent to the CoverGirl Super Sizer. How weird I said that. CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara. And yeah, for the ones that you have not seen this, it is this rubbery brush, you know, it's a little bit more wider on the other end. Here it's more tapered, and it has this spikes, then it's flat, then it's spiky and whatnot. And this is the mascara that I'm wearing today. It really lifts the lashes. It gives a good voluminous finish and whatnot. And for a drugstore mascara, I think it's dope. I really like it. I really highly recommend this. And last but not least, there are these 3 colors, you know, that I got in a set for Christmas. They were 4 from Too Faced, but I'm gonna talk about the other one. I could talk about it as well, but this formulation that I think we all kind of forgot, we all kind of forgot about it, or at least I forgot about it. It's the Too Faced Melted Liquid Longwear Lipstick, Liquefied Longwear Lipstick. And I've been wearing non-stop Chocolate Honey, Fig, and Chihuahua. It doesn't matter which one, you know, depending on the look and whatnot. What I like about this, the wear, you know, at the beginning, if you remember on another video, I mentioned how I liked the formulation from the Melted Matte, you know, that I have in the color, the red color called Lady Balls. And I mentioned that I really liked that, and that was really long wearing and whatnot, and that this would wear off quicker, and that I didn't like it. And when turns out you have to let it sit for a little bit. It's not as long wearing as the Melted Matte one, but it's pretty decent, pretty long wearing. Not as long wearing again as Kat Von D, for instance, or whatever, but I would compare it to the Liquid Suede, so it's pretty long wearing. And the colors, these colors, there's this brownie one, this more blushy, and this more fuchsia-y one, but they are really toned down, you know, going into nudes or whatever. Let me just swatch them real quick for you in here. So they are really easy to pull off, you know, they all have this kind of chocolatey, I don't know, I mean, this is the melted chocolate, of course, it's a chocolate shade and whatnot, but what I'm trying to say, they all have this going into the brown nude kind of thing, so they are not, you know, really bam in your face, you know, something that some people might not feel comfortable pulling up. These are really wearable shades of, you know, this is a really wearable fuchsia, this is a really wearable brown, and this is a really wearable blushed color, if you will. As you can see, it's muted, it's toned down, but it's still, you know, the shadow range, so it's really good to pull off on a daily basis and feel comfortable about it. You know, I really like a potent fuchsia and whatnot, but sometimes, depending on the things that you have to do or how you're feeling, maybe a fuchsia looks good, but maybe this fuchsia, you know, it's a little bit more toned down, what, you know, chilled and whatnot, and it's easier to pull off, so there's about that. So that's it, you guys. These are the products that I've been loving the most, honestly, throughout this month of March that is already coming to an end. I have to say that I'm testing new products. I got new products, as you probably have seen on hauls, and you will see on upcoming hauls and whatnot. And yeah, but these are products that I've been using hardcore, you know, when it's a no-brainer kind of situation. Maybe there are some repeats and whatnot, but you know, you only can use so much, and in wintertime I feel like I wear one kind of makeup, and summertime I transition into another kind of makeup and whatnot. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a good old thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click the link subscribe button down below. Leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Have a great day, see you in the next one.